fetal brain development is observed through MRIs, which is important to understanding the fetal development as stated in the journal MRI of Normal Fetal Brain Development. Having this type of imaging has helped individuals understand the development of brains in utero. Due to the advanced imaging, you can see the position of the brain, how much has developed, and the positioning of it. Around 16 days after conception, the fetus develops the neural plate. Then, as the neural plate grows, it folds onto itself to form a groove, and this groove then forms into the neural tube. The neural tube develops into the forebrain, spinal cord, midbrain, and hindbrain. The forebrain develops into the cerebral cortex, and the midbrain develops into a relay system, which translates information from the body to the brain. The hindbrain will regulate the fetus's breathing and heart rate. And then the spinal cord is the route for all the information to travel from the brain to the body, so to send signals. From weeks 4 and 8 is a period of rapid growth for the fetus. This is when the face starts to take shape and the body starts to take shape. So this is when you'll actually start to see some type of structure and formation of the fetus. This period is also when the two hemispheres of the cerebral cortex develop. And then weeks 8 to 26 is when the cerebral cortex grows to cover the midbrain, so it grows to protect the brain structure. And week 28 is when the main structures of the fetus begins to take shape, and this includes the development of the skull to protect the brain. And then cells start to create in the brain, and glial cells form the underlying structure of the nervous system. And once these cells start to develop, and they'll travel to reach their designated area of the brain. Once they reach that area of the brain, they will sprout extensions from themselves in order to communicate with other neurons in the brain. These extensions are either dendrites or axons. And dendrites are important because they receive incoming information, and axons carry outgoing information or carry outgoing signals to other neurons. The next process to take place is the synaptogenesis. This is where the small gaps in between one axon and the dendrites and the axon terminal of the next. This forms the communication between the neurons in the brain. So they'll form gaps so that they can communicate in between them.